On today's video, guys, we will see what is going to happen in the upcoming hours. And all I can say to you with big certainty is that we are about to have huge volatility. I'm going to tell you my honest approach of what I believe will happen and why it will happen, what it will happen. So today we have a very important day. As you understand, I speak for the Fomc meeting that is about to happen in 4 hours and 15 minutes. It's one of the most important Fomc meetings until the next one. Of course, I'm joking. It's one of the most important Fomc meetings because we will determine probably the short-term price action. And someone will say that it's already priced in. You see here 99% the poly market gives that we won't have a change into the rates, okay? And we have only 1% probability to have rate cuts. Some people believe that due to the reason that CPI came below the expectations and some other indicators, there is probability to have the rate cuts. If you personally ask me, I give very low probabilities to see rate cuts this month, because we're about to have a very aggressive run and it's not good at all. Like, I prefer to see the rate cuts within May and June. This is where I will see a better run if we're gonna get the rate cuts at that point. Anyway, also, big role will play out the Jeremy Powell speech. This is going to give us some signals how the Fed will move in the upcoming months. So we wait patiently 4 hours and 13 minutes. And now the first question is going to be how the markets will move if the rates will remain unchanged. And if you really ask my opinion, guys, I see a positive price action. Like, I believe that the market will move to the upside. And of course, it's going to be very, very volatile. But I believe in the upcoming weeks or even in the upcoming days, we will begin to take the downside. Like, I can see in the table crash. How personally I'm going to treat the market, I'm preparing for the worst and I hope for the best. I'm literally waiting aside with cash. I'm accumulating cash. I keep still my bags holds, and I mean, like, mostly for Kaspa and Bitcoin. I keep my bags. I'm not selling. I'm not going to play the trader and time the market. I'm just accumulating cash. If market will give us the next leg down, that probably will be the last one, and that will determine the bottom, I'm going to buy as close to the bottom as possible. I don't believe that we can touch very, very low numbers. I believe market makers won't let Bitcoin to touch $50,000 to $60,000. I see worst case scenario 73K around this area, okay? And we can have even a double bottom here. So in general, maybe a pump to the upside, a fake pump, and then a drop. Why the drop, you're gonna tell me? Of course, to do not have the rate cuts, it's not bullish, as you know, but I believe, guys, this FOMC meeting, it's going to crash in the upcoming days. The S&P 500, it's about to crash the stock market in general. And as you know, stock market affects the crypto market as well. So if the stock market will collapse, you see as the S&P 500 collapsed, actually affected the Bitcoin price as well. So that's why I believe we will have probably another leg down with the already priced in outcome that the poly market give us from the Fed. Anyway, that's why I believe we can have this type of path. To remind you again, this is a speculation. It can happen completely everything, like, we don't know, but with some data that we got in our hands, this is what I see now. As I saw the wall Q1 did not have a move. For the people who watch my videos know that I told you that we are about to stay in a big consolidation phase. We won't have any big price action, especially big pumps, until the FOMC meeting that is today. So yeah, guys, this is what I believe. And also would like to show you that The M2 global liquidity moves perfectly alongside with the Bitcoin price. You see, every time that we have a drop in the global liquidity, Bitcoin drops as well. And every time that the global liquidity moves to the upside, Bitcoin follows. And now this fits perfectly with the microeconomics of the Fed that, as I believe, 50% probabilities or 50 to 60% probabilities to have rate cuts on May, and above 95, 99% to have rate cuts on June. And if you combine that with the M2 global liquidity, we have some small space for drop, like the global liquidity is about to drop a little bit. If you see this chart is in the weekly time frame, if you're gonna actually put this indicator in the daily time frame, you're gonna see that we have some small space for drop. That's why a drop is on my table, is in my cards. But I'm expecting a lot that within April, last days of April and the first days of May, we will begin building a bullish territory. I'm waiting also, of course, to see what Jeremy Powell will say for the upcoming months. But I truly believe with the data that we got now that we will begin building here a bullish structure, okay, a bullish uptrend line to move to the upside. I don't mean instant all-time high. I mean slowly we will begin moving to the upside. Yesterday we had some very bullish news around that Russia and Ukraine will have a ceasefire, and a couple hours later Zelensky came out and said that occupied Ukrainian territories are a red line for Ukraine, and Putin said earlier the new Russian territories are a red line for Russia, and the war will continue until the position is changed or enforced. So no ceasefire in sight. Okay, unfortunately we didn't get the ceasefire. A ceasefire can play a big role for the markets. It's a positive thing for the markets. And yeah, I hope this to be end up as fast as possible and combined perfectly with the macroeconomics to have and give the markets the perfect money liquidity inside of the market, especially after the Fed will print money, and especially the time that US will begin buy BTC, to have actually a really, really big giant run. And also you see the adoption on the North Carolina is ongoing from the states of America. North Carolina to invest up to 10% of public funds into Bitcoin if the new Bitcoin reserve bill passes. You see, the states of America are ready to adopt Bitcoin, and that's going to be a historical move. And before I will close, guys, this video, I would like to show you that the US institutions actually buy massive amounts of BTC the last 2 days, and I speak for BlackRock mostly. You see, 218 million bought yesterday from BlackRock, and only some small outflow from ARK Investment, 9 million. But total inflow, 209 million. And 17th of March, 42 million from BlackRock, and from Fidelity, 127. And from ARK Investment, 88 million. So in total, 274 with, if we incorporate also some small amounts from the other institutions. So the last 2 days, US institutions are very positive, and let's see how we'll continue these US institutions the upcoming days. And today, like, Ethereum pumped a lot in comparison with Bitcoin. Like, Ethereum moved up a lot. Let's see, interesting days, interesting things. Let's see how today the market will move. All you need to expect, guys, as today's move is a volatility. And yeah, me personally, as I told you, I'm waiting for a potential crash. Even if it won't come, I'm okay. My bags have been packed. I'm ready for a huge run. But if it will come, I'm ready with cash in my hand to buy and exploit the massive opportunity that probably will be also the bottom of this kind of downtrend path. This is how I approach personally the market. And if you would like, guys, to store your altcoins, your Kaspa, your Tau, your Bitcoin, whatever, in a cold wallet, I recommend you Tadzim. It's one of the best out there. Don't forget to use my discount code CryptoChris to get 10% off in your order. Chris with Y, not with I. And if you would like to buy some altcoins, some Bitcoin, go through my links, register, sign up, and all that stuff, and you're going to have some bonuses to purchase some more cryptos. So, guys, that's what I would like to tell you. I will see you all in my next video. Until my next video, Chris is out. Bye.